Hello everyone, today we're going to be looking at my original characters plus probably Paxton's original characters that have paper faces. The ones that can change expressions mainly, like the trucks and engines that can change expressions. So let me start off with my characters. So the first truck we're going to look at is Violet, a blue tanker. Violet started out as a gray tanker like Michaela, but at one point she was repainted blue. Just like Harry over there. Anyways, she's got an arched face, a round nose, and some buck teeth. Let me get her faces out. So here are Violet's other expressions. This shows where she's sleeping. This one right here, let me move that one aside. This one shows where she's happy and she's asleep. This one shows where she's upset in her sleep, or she's having a nightmare or something. Now this one down here is one of her sad faces, of where her eyes are looking down towards her buffers, or the tracks. Then this one is the same one, but she has her eyelids halfway down. Here is her surprised, scared, shocked face, and here's her angry face. I may draw different expressions for her, but I'm not sure yet. Let me pick up the faces. So that's Violet, my original tanker character. And now our next truck we're going to look at is Bailey, the paint truck. So Bailey is a yellow truck that carries paint cargo. This paint cargo goes in the dark, which is kind of awesome. But anyways, Bailey doesn't have any other expressions. So this is her only face she has right now. I'll make her more expressions, but her eyelids are halfway down. She's got a round nose and lipstick on her face, as well as blue eyes. So yeah, that's Bailey. Here's the next one. And this is Addie, the coal truck. So this coal truck was originally a truck that had a shocked face. But then I decided to make it into Addie here. So she faces backwards, and Bailey faces backwards. So Addie's got green eyes, a round nose, and an open mouth, and she's looking up. And let me get her face expressions out. So these two expressions are the only two expressions I've drawn for Addie so far. This is her happy face where her eyes are looking straight ahead, and she is smiling, but with her mouth not open. And then here's her sad face. I may draw new expressions like these two, but for now I'm going to stick with these. So that's Addie, the coal truck. And now our next truck we're going to look at is a brake van. So, you guessed it, it's Ava, the brake van character. So Ava is a brake van and that was painted holiday red. It's the same brake van made from Father Torture, but she faces backwards too. So she's got blue eyes, in case you can't see it very well. She's got a round nose too, and a plain smile, and her eyelids are halfway down. And her only other face is her sad face here. So yeah, this hasn't been seen yet. I haven't changed any of her expressions yet. So this is her only sad face as of right now. But yeah. So before I move Ava away, I'll let you all in on something. Bailey, Addie, and Ava like to hang out with each other. They kind of consider themselves as sisters or something, even though they don't look the same. They still consider themselves as sisters, like friends, but as sisters or something. So that's Bailey, Addie, and Ava. Now we're going to look at another truck character of mine. This is known as Ashlyn, the Rose Van. So she's painted rose pink, and she has doors like Archie, Nicholas, and some of the other boxcars. She's got the black roof, her name on the bottom. This was made out of Archie's model, but I gave it a different model for Archie. So she's got purple eyes, a round nose, and a plain smile, and she's looking down. She's a leader of good trucks that Harry and his friends will meet very soon. So that's Ashlyn, one of my original characters. Now let's take a look at the Slate trucks. I've got at least 2 out of 3 Slate trucks. So I'm bringing the first Slate truck. So this is probably Paxton's original character, Danny, the Slate truck. And so let me get Danny's face expressions. So these two are Danny's expressions. So he's got a total of 3 expressions. His angry, his scared, and his happy face. I know probably Paxton has like other faces for Danny, but I haven't gotten them yet. So yeah, that's Danny, one of the Slate trucks. And so our next truck is Lucy. So Lucy has a square face, and she's taller than Danny and Danielle. So her face expressions are over here. So these are her others. So those are Lucy's expressions. Let me show everyone else's expressions. So here are Andrew's expressions, Scaredy's expressions. This face and this face here will be used on another truck, but these still count as Scaredy's expressions. Here are Archie's expressions, Slimy's expressions, Fungus's expressions, as well as Taylor's, and Cricket's and Lizzie's. Cricket and Nigel over here share the same face. So these two faces will be used on both of them. So they will have the same face expressions. Like Nigel has that expression and Cricket has that expression. So these two are going to share the same face expressions even though they're the same truck. Move them back over here. You see it doesn't? There. And then here are Nicholas's expressions, and then those are Fangs, Dakota's, Brick's. These 3 here will be used on a different truck that's the same face as Brick. Then here is Chester's and Junk's. So yeah, those are everyone's face expressions. The trucks there from Puppy the Paxton. So here is Taylor's face. Then here is Dexter, the brake coach. He's only got 1 face as of right now, but I'm thinking I will make more expressions for him. And here are my other 2 original characters. This one is Cooper, and this one is Crosby. Then here is Scaredy, Chester, Fang, Slimy, Dakota, Andrew, and Simon. So Simon has 2 expressions, but this is the only expression he has right now before I get his happy expression. Then over here we have Nicholas. Oh, whoops, hold on. Okay, sorry about that, guys. But here is Archie, the boxcar. Then here is Summer, one of my original characters, so it's the same face as Scaredy. I'll make more expressions for her later on. Here's Lizzie. Then here is another one of my original characters. This is Cora, the truck who has blue eyes, a triangular nose, a smile, and hair, and a little bit of dye on the side of her hair. So she's only got 1 face too, but I'll make more face expressions for her soon too, hopefully. Then here is Fungus, the oil tanker, and Junk, Wreck. Here's Brick. He's got the faces that are new for him, since these 3 down here are going to be used for a different truck. And here's Wrench and Bolt. I'll probably make new expressions for them, using the faces they have, or something. And here's Mother Gruesome. I didn't get any of her other face expressions yet. And here's Freedom. I'm close to getting her other expressions, and I'm so close to getting Zoe's other expression that she has, which is her angry face. Then these other truck characters here are some of mine and some probably of Paxton's. But let me go on to my characters over here, like the one that I created. So here is Jessie, the saddle tank engine that looks like Percy. She's only got 1 face, and it's this face down here at the bottom, which is her sad face. So she's only got 2 faces, but I'll give her more. Alright, here's our next engine. That engine is Eric. He was created by a different YouTuber. I think it was Bradley, the Thomas Fan 1. So anyways, these are most of Eric's face expressions. He's got the most by far, I think. Yeah, let me separate them. Some of these expressions may be repeated expressions, and some of them are a little bit too small. So I'm gonna have to make like new face expressions for him. But yeah, most of these expressions are like a lot small. So I think he's got the most expressions of an engine by far. Probably. So yeah, I may notice that there are a couple expressions I may have reprinted. So yeah, here, oh, that's Jesse's. So here's one of his shocked faces, his angry face, where he has his eyes closed. Then his sad face, his other scared face, his other angry face. Then here's one where he's at a sideways glance of another, or it's like the same expression he's wearing. His one other expression looks like these two, but his mouth is closed where he's asleep. Then here's the same scared face as this one here. That's when I reprint it. And then here's his other sad face, and then his angry face where he's looking up. So yeah, those are Eric's face expressions. So he's got the most by far. Our next engine we're going to look at is an E2 character named Jenny. She's from GWR11 Productions. So he created Jenny like this. XJ9 on both sides. She has a wheel arch and extended side tanks. So yeah, there's Jenny's happy face, and this is her angry face. So she's got two different expressions so far. I'll make more expressions for her soon. But yeah, that's Jenny. Then here is Roger, the E2. So he's only got one face too. So I'll make sure to reprint more expressions for him. So I'll have to like fix his sides a little bit maybe. But yeah, there's Roger. Then here is Charleston, another E2. He's a new E2 I created a few days ago. So yeah, he's got the same face as Alfred. So here are his other faces. So here's his evil face, his halfway down expression face, and his angry face. So yeah, those are Charleston's expressions. He's a disgrace to the E2 class, but in my series I think he'll be a good engine. So here is Diesel Glenn. So he's only got one face too. So this is from Legend of the Hills, and here is Glinchy. So yeah, Diesel Glenn's only got one face. Here is Timothy, the E2. So he first had extended side tanks, but then I shortened them to non-extended side tanks. So Timothy's going to have more than this face. I'm going to get more C-bound Thomases, surprise face Thomases, and yeah, so he'll have more expressions. Here's James. So on Shapeways, I think there's a face where James can have more than just this expression. His angry expression, his sad expression, his tired expression, and his shocked expression. So maybe he'll have more, but for now I'm going to get the Busy Bee James and modify the face so he can have two expressions right now. But yeah, there's James with his one face. There we go. Then 089 here is going to have the same face expressions like Thomas. He's going to change his expressions more. So yeah, like I said, I'll get more C-bound Thomases, more shocked face Thomases, and sad face Thomases, I think. The same is going to go for Lenny here. So she used to have extended side tanks, but then I shortened them and to look like Timothy. So he's not the only E2 who does not have extended side tanks. So she's going to have the same type of face expressions like Thomas and 089 and Timothy. So yeah, there is a little collection video on my original characters plus probably Paxton's original characters and my engines who have paper faces and can change their expressions. So thanks for watching, guys, and see you soon. Bye.